Hey everyone, Decent60 here again, and we are back for another survival adventure. Right now, I am exploring it. Now, I did do a little recon mission beforehand, so I kind of have an idea of what I want to do and where I want to do it. It's a little bit of a trek. I didn't grab the coordinates to spawn. But since I kept breaking my bed and everything after I keep moving, yes, yeah, it should be right up there. So I'll have to go back and set up a portal system for that when I get some of my stuff back. Now, my stuff, I'm not going to be taking a whole lot. Mostly the diamonds and the emeralds and some building blocks, not a whole lot, and everything else leaving there. That area was really, literally designed just for spawn. Like, if I forgot something or broke my bed and stuff like that, I wanted at least the heck? Anyway, I wanted something to, at least give me something to get back. So I'm going to be leaving a set of armor there as well. Actually, I'll just be leaving the iron, so I don't have to worry about it. But this, when I was scouting, that right up there caught my eye. Now, I love floating islands. Some of the MMORPG, or just regular RPGs actually, that I used to play, had floating islands, as a source of a place to go. And I loved them. I think they look cool, especially with these waterfalls coming out. So, I haven't actually been up here. But what I want to do is I want to have an elevator system. And it's probably going to look something... Oop, no. It's probably going to look something like this waterfall. Okay? It's more likely it's just going to be a waterfall that is in a cylinder shape. And once you get to so high, it's going to be entrapped, and then you can just ride it all the way up. But until then, we need to get up here. There's one thing I haven't done yet, and that is to make a shovel. But if I run into dirt, I have a fist. And while I'm looking at some stuff, let's see. Yep. Perfect. A little trash chute. Okay. Not gonna need that. I can get rid of the dyes. Yeah, cluttered inventory. Should probably leave these iron boots that I found back at the old place. Got a couple of ferni because I need to eat some food, or make some food. And we'll leave that. Need a new painting, but sandstone. There's a desert. Quite literally next to me. One arrow I don't need. Stone slabs could be useful for decoration. Don't need bone at this moment. Okay, so I got room for a few things. Those banners, I tried to get them to work, and yeah, it's not working. Excuse me. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make a path up. Now, I am going to need a lot of dirt. Alright, and I know this island isn't that thick, so we're going to have to, yeah, kind of what I thought, and I'm on the edge. Yep. But I thought of turning this into a new home. More specifically up there. And get some extra dirt, fill in the gaps between the two islands, and make it work. That was my plan. I haven't checked I haven't checked anything. Earth is the moon, or whatever that planet's supposed to be. So we'll just sleep here. Really can't wait till he gets the update for the shaders on everything for 1.9. Although, if things keep up with how they are progressing, excuse me, 1.9 is going to, he's basically going to be doing the new 2.0. Look at that. Great view from down below. I got another little island I could create. That looks like a flower biome next to pod soil? Huh. That's a bit unusual. Alright, and what I was also thinking about doing is replacing either that lava lake. Yeah, it looks like pod soil. Now, I like this one a little bit better because it's wider, so it gives me more things to work with without having to really bring anything up with me. Without having to, like, you know, expand the island out. So we kind of see that one. Although it looks neat, it's very compact. I may do like a small compact house over there. Because I would like to start a sky city. I think that would be neat. It's not something I've done before. In fact, designing houses in general is not really my strong suit. But I'm a learner, so I think I can make it work. And I know someone's going to be angry at me for killing off the livestock that's already up here. Is that floating, or is that on the ground level? That's not the ground level, okay. But yeah, this thing has everything. This location is ideal. I mean, I got my desert area here. I got what looks like extreme hills. And we are in a savanna biome right now. But, I mean, I got some hills over there. Okay, I got my desert right there. And directly... yeah, right there. If I head straight in this direction, I'll reach my spawn point, which will bisect through the village with the temple and everything. So that will be awesome. You But yeah, I you know, thought about it and took a, well, this was a quick thought because I just saw this and it was like mine. Gotta have it mine. And I may put a pool of water underneath of this thing as kind of like a safety measure while I'm building. Because that's, one of the last things I want to have happen. Plus, it also gives me a quick exit down because I could jump and make it into there pretty easily. However, missing is going to have a great consequence. I love the little chickens in this one because they actually are different colors. Yeah, that's pot soil. That's very weird to have a pod soil outside of like a taiga biome. And yeah, so some of this is going to get landscaped. I'm going to fill in that over there and probably swing it around to here. So I have a nice, big curvature mountain. I'll be doing that off camera, or I don't know, I may speed run it, which is basically me doing it but time-lapsing the video. So you guys will get to watch me mess up, die, and all that fun stuff. And I get to do this on camera and be all nervous as hell. But that is going to be my new objective. Until then, I'm going to make a temporary base. I'm not sure where, though. I'm thinking right there. Just those little gap here. This area is actually full of there's a mini ravine right about there. It goes that way. There's a lot of holes with caves and stuff, and I'm pretty sure they're all connected. So that's going to be fun. There's a lot of lava pits, which the first thing I'm going to have to do once I get started here is get a nice whatchamacallit going. I'm going to have to also hide lighting, but I'm going to have to get another portal going. And for that, I am going to need these lava pits that are just scattered out here to make one to go up here. Because, gotta have that. Gotta have that transportation, man. Now, I know what some of you could be saying. It's like, well, if you have that, then why you have that little shack? Well, at the time that I decided to do that, that shack didn't exist. So, yeah. And I kind of wish that was a lava pool right there, rather than just a one fill. I might leave this one like this, so I have a nice little entranceway here. I'll probably carve it out just a little bit more, so I have a little, a little room with a view. But yeah. Oh. Ow. I can imagine that if when I do this up there, I'm going to be needing a lot of stone and dirt, but I can imagine that that is going to happen often. This is why I want a lake down below. I may fill in from like there over to around here, make a little mini lake. Oh, so that's my thought of this for now. And I am not going to scale all the way back up there. Okay. Oh. Oh, and some of my stuff. Rip. But yeah. So yeah, I never was good at scaling. See, I'm at 19 frames per second. See, I don't have the BVS computer, and I'm hosting this on my computer, but it's running as a server like you would have set up for Linux, only it's set up for freaking Windows. Which is pretty much the same thing. You get a command to launch the server, get it set up, and get it going. This actually takes the strain off of having it hosted from your Minecraft client, which eats up your FPS no matter what. There's also the thing where your client can crash and your game world will keep on going without being corrupted, which is the better reason to actually use that. For me, though, it's for the FPS. I mean, it don't really matter. Alright, I could care less about if this game world collapses and everything like that. I can always rebuild. I do know the seed number. Can I get that? I think my axe is right up here. Okay. Well, I don't have nearly as much as what I started with. I am missing one axe. I am missing one pickaxe. I am missing one helmet. And my shield's gone. Oh wait, no, there it is. Oh yeah. So, and I like this. I'm gonna take a look at that armor. That is a really nicely done armor set. Although it's iron, it makes it look like it's more badass. Oh, there's my... How did you... I really don't know about this game's dispersion of items. Because that's like the third time where it's landed over 10 blocks away. So, we're going to go up. And I've been toying with the idea of making this into a spigot server. Or a bucket server or whatever. So I can run some custom plugins. But, you know, that's not going to benefit anyone but me. There's no real point in it. Except for it to increase my amusement. Into which I have all the... I have everything that I would need to set up a server one of those servers anyways. And I like setting them up because they do run a little bit smoother. So, yeah, I mean, I may do that in the near future. I may not, but anyways, yeah, I'm going to set up a small house here, and what is it? Yeah, I'm going to set it up right here, and get to work on that, and I'll update you guys on the progress. The first thing I am going to do is build a nether portal and set that up. At the other base I have the obsidian already, so it's not going to take that long to complete, as long as I got the obsidian from here first. I'm going to set up a temporary shelter here, get that going, and yeah, I'm just going to work a lot on the off screen. So let me know what you guys think. You know, should I actually do like a little spigot server, a little bucket server where I could run plugins rather than mods, full-fledged mods? Just for like tree feller and cut clean and stuff like that. If get that sort of set up. But alright, yeah. Let me know what you guys think, or if you have any opinions at all. Let me know of how the series is going for you. Otherwise, you guys, as always, take it easy now.